Imagine a small, remote village nestled deep in the icy wilderness of northern Canada, its people living their lives in peace, their homes full of warmth and laughter. But one cold November night in 1930, they vanished, not a single trace left behind. The houses stood perfectly still, food left untouched, and yet no one was there. What could have caused an entire town to disappear overnight? The mystery of Anjikuni has baffled the world for decades, and to this day, no one knows the truth. It was a cold, silent night in 1930 when a mysterious event unfolded in the remote wilderness of northern Canada. A town, thriving just days before, suddenly vanished without a trace. No warning, no explanation, no bodies. The town of Anjikuni, situated by the frigid waters of Lake Anjikuni, was one of the strangest disappearances in modern history. Even more chilling was the fact that it was a town full of people, men, women, children, and animals, who were there one day and completely gone the next. Today, the mystery of the vanishing town of Lake Anjikuni remains unsolved, leaving behind only rumors, eerie whispers, and a cold trail of unanswered questions. But what really happened to Anjikuni? Could this be an urban legend, or is it a haunting reminder of something far darker and deeper than we could ever imagine? Lake Anjikuni is nestled deep in the Canadian wilderness, a place where the land meets the sky in perfect isolation. The closest major town is hundreds of miles away, making it an ideal spot for Indigenous people to settle and build their homes. For years, Anjikuni was a peaceful village with a strong, thriving community. They lived off the land, surrounded by a harsh, unforgiving landscape, but they were not alone in the sense that many assumed. In November of 1930, a trapper named Joe Labelle, who was familiar with the area, arrived at the village, as he had done many times before. But this time, something was different. The silence that greeted him was chilling. There were no dogs barking, no sounds of people going about their daily routines, not even a trace of life. Upon entering the village, Joe Labelle noticed the first disturbing clue. The food supplies that had been neatly stored in the huts and homes were left untouched. It was as though the inhabitants had simply vanished, mid-task, leaving everything behind. But what truly haunted him was the absence of any signs of struggle or violence. There were no bodies, no blood, no evidence of a disaster. As he made his way through the eerily quiet town, he came across other unsettling details. The houses were left in perfect order. There were no signs of destruction, no broken windows or overturned furniture. It was as though the entire population had simply disappeared in an instant, without a sound or a trace. Labelle immediately notified the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and an investigation began. Yet, what they found left them even more perplexed. Reports from the authorities described the town as being too perfect, as if something had forced the residents to leave, but with no clues as to what that something could have been. Over the years, some have turned to the paranormal to explain the bizarre disappearance of Anjikuni. Could it be that the village's location on the edge of a remote lake had something to do with its disappearance? Could the land itself be cursed, causing the town to vanish overnight? According to local legends, the area around Lake Anjikuni has long been thought to be haunted. There are reports of strange sightings, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained events occurring in the region for centuries. Some believe that the disappearance of the town was not the result of an alien abduction, a disease, or a violent attack, but rather a supernatural force, something tied to the very fabric of the land itself. Could it be that the souls of the vanished villagers remain trapped in the region, forever wandering in search of answers that will never come? Lake Anjikuni itself is shrouded in mystery. The lake is known for its deep, dark waters and eerie stillness, and it has been the subject of countless rumors. Some claim that the lake is a portal to another world, while others believe that it holds secrets buried beneath its surface. The nearby Inuit legends speak of an ancient being that resides in the depths of the lake, one that is capable of controlling the fate of anyone who dares to venture too close. Could the lake have played a role in the disappearance of the town? Was it a powerful force that drew the people of Anjikuni into its depths, or was there something more? The mystery surrounding the lake continues to puzzle experts and thrill seekers alike. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened to the town of Anjikuni. Despite numerous investigations and theories, the town's disappearance remains one of the most bizarre and unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Some say the village was abandoned due to fear, others claim it was part of a government cover-up, and still others believe that something far more sinister took place. Whatever the truth may be, the story of the town that disappeared overnight continues to captivate and chill anyone who dares to venture into the dark, cold waters of Lake Anjikuni. As of today, the village of Anjikuni lies in ruins, abandoned and forgotten by the world, but still etched in the minds of those who heard the haunting tale of the people who vanished without a trace. The mystery of Anjikuni remains unresolved, and no theory has been able to definitively explain what happened to the inhabitants of this vanished village, whether it was a supernatural event, a government cover-up, or simply an unexplained tragedy. The disappearance of Anjikuni will forever be one of the most puzzling and chilling cases in history. As time passes, the village's story may fade into the annals of legend, but the eerie silence of Lake Anjikuni will always hold the unsettling reminder that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved.